Recording. So welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to continue which we have stopped in our previous video. That what is the main difference? Okay, what is the main difference between the one second. What is the main difference between the class selector and ID selector? This is the basic question which comes to everyone's mind. Sir, we have seen in the previous video that you have given the classes to this and IDs to this. Sir, I can use this IDs here, right? Let us say this is not learning. It is having background color red. I can give this ID. I can take here. I can, instead of giving this classes, I can just give the ID, right? ID here, ID, I can give the not learning. And I can just remove the class. I don't want the class to be here. Then what will happen? Your styling will be applied. Definitely no issues. But what's the difference? Let us understand the difference here. We'll not do this. We'll don't prefer this. What we'll do? Let me just give you basic example so that you can understand. So let us start with the example here. So what I'll take is, let us take an example of school. Okay, example of school will take. So what does the school have? School may have some classes. School may have some classes. And schools some have some students. Okay. Students. Each student is having one ID, right? Each student is having one ID, right? Okay. Can the ID of two students will be different, same? No, right? No two students can have the same ID. Means, let us say this is student 1, this is student 2. Both roll numbers can be 1. Not right. In the same class, they cannot be 1. Because ID, we prefer it as a unique keyword. It is always a unique word. Okay. Always it is a unique. It's a unique word. But what will happen in a class? Class means a class can have multiple students. Definitely yes. Means there can be 10 students in my class. There can be another class which is having same students can have in the different class, right? Means imagine scenario. We are having school. Okay. 2 classes are there. We'll take class C1 as one class and we'll take class C2 in the second class. Okay. Now let us say we have students. Student is having S1, which is having ID 1. This student can be in one class. Here it can have, and here also it can have. Means one student can be in multiple classes, but one ID cannot be given to multiple students. This is the scenario. So this is the logical reasoning that ID we always keep unique. In page, let us say if I come here and if I ask from this page, let me just zoom out it. Okay. If I ask, okay, give me the element which is having ID not learning. There should be not multiple elements. There should be only one element which is having not learning. Okay. There should be only this. Okay. Whenever I ask, give me paragraphs which belong to basic class, then you can say, sir, there are multiple paragraphs. You can take this paragraph belongs to basic class. This paragraph belongs to basic class. So this is the main difference. ID should be unique and class should be given to multiple elements. So this is the main scenario. And why we are deviating it is because ID we can give to multiple things. HTML, although it will not give errors, but logically it's not correct. So that's why we separate with the ID and classes. So let me just give a basic example. What we'll do means we'll just try to replicate this student example. What we'll do, we'll just let us try to make a new thing here. We'll make a student dot HTML. I'll enter. I'll just use a exclamation mark, and here we'll see student example. Okay, example. Let us take an example of few students. Okay, let me just make an something h1 tag, and we'll make something called as Karthik is one student. Okay, and let me just zoom it and we'll duplicate it h1 again, and let us say Jagdish is one student. Okay, and we'll take one more example. Let us say h1 say this one student. Okay, 3 students. What is the difference is this student studies Python. Okay, this student belongs to Python class, py class, and Jagdish belongs to, let us say, class he belongs to full stack class. Okay, Syed will decide later. So let me just write style for Python and class full stack. What I'll do, I'll come here, I will just write this style tag, and inside style tag I need to use class selector. Class selector means dot py for the Python class. What I'll do, those who are belonging to Python class, color should be green. Color of the text should be green. Simple. Everyone in a Python class, those who are belonging to Python class, I am just making the color of them is green. Means you can say Karthik is belonging to Python class. Task done. Next we have full stack class. Full stack class, let us start. Full stack fs class name, and I can just use here. I'll just use background color, and background color I want to have a aqua. Means those who are students who are in full stack class, the background color for that is aqua color. Simple. This is Python class. This is full stack class. Understood. But let us say Syed has joined both the classes, both courses he has joined. So what you can do? You can give multiple classes to an element. That is Python you can give here, full stack you can give here. So what will happen means the property of Python class plus the property of full stack class will be applied to the Syed. Means color of the Syed will be green and background color will be aqua. So this is how we use the classes. Means this person studies both the class. How you identify? Sir, who is joined Python class? Color green. Who is joining full stack class? Background color aqua. Similarly, this is only Python class. This is only full stack class. So we can differentiate this way. Sir, what will happen if the property is conflicting? Color green for this person. Okay. In full stack class, color red. Now tell me which color the Syed will get. Okay. Red. Why? Because you have defined full stack class bottom. If I just cut this class from here and keep this full stack class here, and now you see green now. So this is how we can give multiple classes to same element. This element only joined to Python class, I applied one class. This element joined both classes, so I applied different classes. So one element can have multiple classes, but one element cannot have multiple IDs. Okay. Similar as student and institute example. So this ends the comparison between IDs and classes.